radio. And now here's human music.
Good evening, Dota fans of Kerala. How are you guys doing? Welcome to day 6 of the MSL Dota 2 Kerala Minor. Game number 1, a little bit delayed, but we're still here. We're still here to watch some good old Dota. We have Attic Gaming taking on Hawk Esports. And today with us in the casting panel, we have a special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe next time is with us. What's up, what's up, maybe next time?
Hey, Danny. Thank you for also introducing. Hey guys, so we have Attic Gaming with Hawk Esports on
I've
day
seen
6.
Attic before. I have never seen Hawks, so interesting. I look forward to a game where you always have a team that you've never seen them play before.
But I do recognize the names like Raiden, Lanaya, Hex. They're all. I mean, all of these players are like really good players. Like we have Porthos, we have Swaggermancer, we have Snake Eyes, Blackfire. Me and Snake Eyes go way back. So it's gonna be a really good fight, really good match. I think so. And it seems we have the band seems very interesting. They've banned out
a Brizzleback
Doxier.
ban. I'm surprised about the Brizzleback ban. Doxier, yes, I mean he's pretty strong with the mobility. Although he has been capped to 550 max movement speed, right? He can't surge beyond it, taking away a little bit of those fun plays that we would see. But Venomancer being banned out as well. We've seen time and time again that this community loves the Venomancer pickup. Dark Willow, a hero we haven't seen being drafted in.
It's a very team fight oriented hero. It can like disperse the entire enemy team's team fight using her Ali. It's a very good hero to first phase pick, especially also the Jakiro now they've picked it.
Yep. I mean, if
Also
Jakiro doesn't
coming
get...
back to the bans, I think Venomancer was being first banned. I believe they're gonna go with the Ursa pick because it's a natural counter.
Right.
Venomancer, Darkseer as well.
5
Let's
seconds
see how the draft progresses. Lich is a very good ban because it's the meta support right now, either Lich or a Grimstroke.
Tusk, a little interesting position 4. We haven't seen him being played out. How is he in the current meta now, Tusk? I know he was really strong before.
Tusk is really good. If you combo him with a really good offlaner, Tusk and the offlaner would really be able to wreck that lane. It depends upon who you combo him. Solo Tusk is not that great. You need to combo him with the right position 3 player.
What would you recommend?
I mean, there are a couple of heroes which I feel, but let's see how they think. I mean, I would go back to my Windranger pick, but that is obsolete here. So
that's just because you have this high, insane affinity for this Windranger pickup. But a Clockwork being picked up by Hawk Esports, so I like
another
that.
really good pick. Good pick by Hawk Esports.
So they've got some really good setup and control on Hawk Esports, whereas I mean Attic, I think Dark Willow does most of the job. She's got so many AoE spells that can really tear apart your team fight when you're trying to initiate on. And she's got that save with her fear as well, landed efficiently.
It's Radiant's ban now.
Spectre and an Ember Spirit banned out.
Again, meta heroes. Obviously, we would expect these bans coming up, especially Ember Spirit. You know how good Ember Spirit is, and also Spectre late game.
Dyer's turn to ban.
Yeah, I think Spectre is just the fear of the late game. It's just she's so hard to fight
Radiant's turn
into.
to ban.
But while we go through these mid phase of drafts,
Dyer's turn to
ladies and
ban.
gentlemen, I'm just gonna throw a huge shout out to our sponsors for this tournament. I've said it time and again, MSL and D2K, the big brains behind this tournament. They've come together, collaborated to bring you guys this amazing tournament that we've been watching. Live long wealth.
Dyer's turn to
I've
ban.
always said it. If you look into get into the share market, play around that as well as you play Dota occasionally once in a while to see if you can make some money. But you have no idea. There's no tutorials that you want. That would help you out. But if you want to get in touch with these guys, they will educate you, right? They will teach you how to play this game of the stocks and the shares and understand the market. So get in touch with Live Long Wealth for that. The links are right in the description below for you guys to check it out. Though we have my designation, of course, customized t-shirts and a custom face mask. Who doesn't want that, right? Check these guys out for that as well. You'll find all the links to all the sponsors in the description below. So
5 seconds
take a
left.
look. Huge shout out to our sponsors one more time. And back to the draft we go. A PA. Do you think that's a little early on the PA reveal?
I mean, they do have a Jakiro who can help the PA out in lane. So why not a PA pick? And they have already shown that position 5 and 4.
Pick.
Things that PA can handle. Now it becomes a
Axe. A hero that we haven't seen in quite a long while, actually.
and another weird ban from Hawk Esports, the Mars comes out just to counter if they pick it as a position 3. It's a really good combo
5
with the
seconds
Dark
left.
Willow. Mars ult into Dark Willow ult.
Right.
It's crazy.
Also, I feel like Mars into the PA lane, it's a bit of a counter, especially with the natural shield he has against PA's right click. So if she blinks into him, there is no initial burst damage, so he kind of counters her in lane. And he does start off with a pretty high base damage, right? If I'm right.
Yep.
Slaughter being picked up on the off lane for Hawk Esports. So
10
They're
seconds.
going completely all out damage. So it's gonna be mostly early game.
5 seconds left.
I
for Hawk
would
Esports, yeah.
I would prefer the PA going a fast Deso instead of a Battle Fury, and then just run around with Slurgar and the minus armor, wrecking every lane.
Yeah.
Let's see. It depends upon what the carry Attic Gaming is gonna pick. If it's gonna be a late game carry, then PA would have to
It's
match up with
Radiant's
that
ban
with
now.
farming. DK. Okay, so anyway, PA would need a battle.
It's Dyer's
Good pick.
ban.
So she's forced to commit to that Battle Fury and
Exactly.
but she can fight early, just with 2 raid bans she can manage to secure a couple kills if she does catch the Willow off. But I don't know, I still feel like the Willow is a really hard kill. We have Viper and Invoker being banned out, and
10
I
seconds.
just
It's
noticed the
Radiant's
Clinks as
ban
well.
now.
Sniper banned out from Hawk Esports, so yeah, obviously I think the
Dyer's
Sniper
turn
would
to
have been a
ban.
good pickup for Attic. You just stand in the back lines. They've got 3 heroes that's gonna frontline anyways. Axe, Chaos Knight, and Tusk.
3 really good heroes to frontline and a sniper from back. It's literally.
Yeah, and the Willow for the save. Good ban by Hawk Esports. Not ensuring
Yeah,
they don't let
really
that
good
sniper
ban.
through.
10 seconds.
The ban coming out, Viper. You know
5
Viper is
seconds
just a
left.
cancer
Radiant
hero.
ban.
It's like, I don't want to play against this hero. You play position 3, 4, 1. I don't care. I don't want to play against this hero. I just gotta ban it.
Kunkka as well. Interesting. So, what are we left with for the mid lane? There is a QOP ban as
10
well.
seconds.
What would you like on Attic for mid lane? Given that the lineup they have, they would
5
obviously need someone who
seconds
comes online a little early, make early rotations with this Tusk and Axe, right? Jibin, did we lose you?
Snake
Oh.
Eyes Morphling.
A
Snake
Snake
Eyes
Eyes
Morphling is-
Morphling.
It's pretty strong. Or a DP.
Death Prophet, I feel like if they commit to the Morphling, wouldn't that be a little bit of a greedy pick? They have a CK also who does need a little bit of farm before he does get online to be able to handle
But
the
in
PA.
the new meta, it's a DP. It is a DP.
Death Prophet one more time, and we've seen him play the Death Prophet last time. It didn't fare out too well. This is his chance to redeem himself.
I have a feeling this time Snake Eyes is gonna redeem himself. Also, it's gonna depend upon
10
how Hawk
seconds.
Esports is gonna counter him. We have seen no one
5
dominating the
seconds
mid lane with the team. We have seen many times.
Absolutely, yeah.
What is Hawk Esports' answer to it?
They do have last pick, so they could get away with a little bit of an advantageous pick for their mid lane. They've saved it for last.
Very true. They have enough
What
time
heroes
as well.
do well against DP in lane?
I would go with the Medusa, but then again, it will be very greedy. It's
Yep.
PA, right?
Yeah, if they go with the Medusa,
But-
that'll force PA to fight early, and that might just turn against them if they try
won't
to
go with
start.
the Medusa and a PA because their entire early game will get shut down because it's an axe, it's a Dark Willow and a Tusk.
Right.
It's a Wind Ranger.
Oh.
Choose your hero.
Oh, Wind Ranger pickup, so I like that. She can fight early.
She
Just
can.
with the one javelin, she
But-
becomes a threat at early levels, right?
The problem is you cannot dive a Death Prophet with the Wind.
Right. Yep. She's gonna look for rotation kills. That is her only way. Really nice set on the Tusk, I must say.
He's a platinum tier Tusk for those gaming, obviously. One of the best Tusk players, the next FY of Kerala.
Alright. Just gonna quickly run our sponsors ads and then we're gonna jump straight into this game. Oops, did I not run this? I missed a second ad chat. Ah, apologies. So there we have it, folks. If you're just joining us now, we're into day 6, game 1 of the Dota 2 Kerala Minor. We have Attic Gaming taking on Hawk Esports. And for Attic, we have Snake Eyes on the Death Prophet, Blackfire on Chaos Knight, Swaggermancer on the Axe, Porthos on the Tusk, and Mista on the Dark Willow. Whereas for Hawk, we've got Hulk Smash on the Wind Ranger. I will cast that in a second.
Axe likes this very much.
We have Punished on the Clockwork, Hex on Jakiro, Raiden on the Slaughter, Lanaya on the Phantom Assassin. As I said, Wind Ranger is being played by Hulk Smash. Straight away into a pause. So, Jimmy, tell me, Hawk Esports they more or less have to go early game right now, right? That is the kind of strat they will look to go in for.
Yes, of course. As you know how destructive Chaos Knight can be, it's equally a Phantom Assassin also can actually destroy this entire solo, destroy this entire team. So they have to group up, they have to play as a 5 or maximum Axe gets a blink and then you run around and gives some space for CK to farm. And the same thing the other team also has to do. Give the carry a bit more space and then get them farm. Go all out mid game.
Right, I see chat. They are a little behind with the 2-minute delay. I see someone typing. Ivan says Snake Eyes morph mid. No, it isn't though. We still wait on the pause. Our man on the Observer taking us once again from mid lane, from Dire to Radiant. Just your volume, Jibin. Seems a little low. Check. Can you speak? Hello?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep,
perfect.
done.
Yeah, perfect. I was just checking your volume levels. We're good. So we're just waiting for the game to start. See some pause
We
champs
have
in chat.
this is the actual strategy time. Like every game, you just pause. You have got that extra 5 minutes. You know who's playing what. This is the time when you're gonna decide how the lane's gonna go. All your strategies is gonna come out.
There is an affirmative from Hulk Smash, so does that mean they're good to go or not?
Probably. I believe you would be seeing a lot of rotations coming in from the Dark Willow and the Tusk.
Yep, they would want to do that. Even
They
actually,
will need to shut down this Wind Ranger early. You know how Snowball hero can
yeah.
go. Once he gets an MKB, everyone dies.
I
So
even
they
feel
will
like
shut down.
the Tusk rotating in bot lane would become a high kill lane for the CK because they've got a lot of setup. Willow as well as the Tusk with the tag team. CK naturally starts off his base damages at 66.
Just
So
Friends, let us
And
go.
what
I
you
mean-
don't notice is the CK has got a
Just
really good agi game. His attack speed it increases with his levels, and along with tag team, when they're playing like 3 heroes bot, it's sure shot kill. They kill both the offlaners. Remember the offlaner and
I
this
admit nothing but my
gonna be a
sadness
slugger and a
that
clockwork.
yeah, and Slaughter's gonna look to play a little safe until he gets his level 6 because without that I don't think he's got any clear cut kill potential, be it the Willow or the CK.
They've got stuns. They've got stuns to lock down the slugger if he even tries to dive.
Right.
So that early point in Reality Rift and Chaos Bolt on Chaos Knight is going to do well.
Okay.
I mean, they still have a clockwork though. The only potential way for them to get early kills is look to go onto the Dark Willow, with the clockwork zoning out the Willow with his cogs and trying to catch her off position. That will be like a strat for them to pull out, but we'll see. We'll just head out into the game now. Bounty runs will be spawning soon for the first one. Win really? What
Dark
boat
Willow
is that?
Dark Willow is zoning out the top just to see if it's going to be the Clockwork or the Jakiro. Because they know PA is going to come top. They just need to know if it's going to be Jakiro or Clockwork. And based on that, one of them will rotate back to the bot lane.
Most likely, yeah. They
我
have
是一
CK
个没
standing
有感
alone.
情的刷
I
钱
think they might
机器
look
CK
to
is not
even
gonna
secure a
contest.
kill.
30 seconds.
CK won't
till
contest this
showtime.
Yep.
because
Not
he's
already heading
zoning.
somewhere. Now's the
Yeah,
time
because
to
they're
start.
gonna secure 2 runes top lane, so that's why they're standing here. They could actually get a kill off as well if they do manage to run the Jakiro down. I'm not sure if Hawk Esports is aware of this Willow and Tusk sitting near there, and he's got tag team up. Yeah, Willow's gonna make a rotation, but what? We have a
A
pause
puppy
coming up.
pause. Okay, it's not a puppy pause. I think any
It's
of the
paused
heroes are in
by
vision with each other. So it's going to be 2 runes each team.
yep. I think first win incoming, says Krishna. So much shade, says Ivan. Okay.
No, just no.
We don't know. I mean, the draft is very equal.
Yes.
It's a very good draft by both the teams.
No, just
It all depends upon how they play their heroes.
So while this pause continues, chat, play some music for you guys while we enjoy this. Alright, I forgot to change something here. There we go.
A good bit of banter between both the teams. can
Well,
see.
I can't see it anymore. I just remember I was supposed to turn off chat, so I just... Here for another stroll across the river.
Danny, if you have noticed, we have two RNG carries,
Yep.
both
PA.
with the Chaos Strike and the Coup de Grace. It's all luck. You crit, you win the exchange. I have a feeling CK will be
Has the advantage.
above
Yep.
that. It has the advantage to some effect.
Hey, we're still on this pause for a little bit.
It was a pause requested by the admin. What
So, yeah.
people behind the scenes, what's happening? I don't think many of us.
There we go.
Lots and lots of effort has gone in to make
We
this
have
tournament a success. So there are. That's what.
we're back into the game now. So 2 runes each. No scraps. No nothing. We did. Attic did set up a little bit for the top lane to look for a scrap, but that was denied by Hawk. He's gonna back away. I think there we have Willow steeping bot lane. So good call on that. Yep. They were just looking for
Very good block.
an early
Very good
aggression.
block by the Wind Ranger.
The battle hunger axe. He's just gonna keep. Oh, he actually passed it onto a creep. Just trying to secure up that early CS. Gets denied top lane.
It's a very good magic stick pickup by the Axe. They've got 2 skill spammers, BA and Jakiro. It's gonna help him. It's already 2 charges
Stacks
already.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slaughter falling a little low there to the CK.
Missing top.
Top lane. Tusk is just looking for an opportunity to run at them right now, isn't he? He's just hanging back.
He's gonna
Nice
pull the
Willow.
creeps. He's gonna pull the creeps for the Axe. Gonna bring it somewhere close to their tower.
I mean, he actually did. He successfully did it. Jakiro, though, looking to intercept, but there's nothing she can do about it. That was well played by
Very
Porthos there.
Very good play by Paul. That's why I told him you can next F5. There's these little things. It changes the game. Now we have like access a bit low. I don't think he should have hit that hard over there.
Swagger Mancer, though, he's fallen really low, a little less than 1/3 of his HP. Quickly heal himself up, back away. Top lane, though, this CK is having a pretty fun lane. Not contested too much, and Slaughter taking a lot of harass from this Willow.
The Willow is just zoning both of them out. 2 melee heroes against a ranged, you are gonna get zoned out.
Absolutely. Jakiro looking for a pull. Might get that one off, yeah. There he does.
Really good pull. Very nice.
2.5 minutes in, no first bloods, no major initiations. Both teams just taking it easy for now. Clockwork looking around to the CK, but out of range. I mean, let's wager. Who do you think is going to get the first blood?
Looks to me that Hawk Esports is gonna get a first blood because their heroes are strong. Like especially the Slardar and the Clockwork. Clockwork gets them using
We're
the
back
battery
up in
sword.
top lane. Axe is falling really, really low to the PA. PA blinks onto him as well. The juke's coming out from Swagger Mancer. And does quickly pop a healing. He does eat a tango. I think that salve was cancelled out. There it is, a second salve on him now. He does live through that. And we have another pause. I guess we're running a little bit of issues with respect to ping or...
Looks like they're having some FPS drop. Hero. It is a...
I mean, that could also be because it is like the daily reset time, I'm guessing. Yeah, Jakiro has disconnected. So somewhere around this time, Steam also updates itself between 10:30 to somewhere around 12:30 based off when your PC gets hit with the Steam random refresh. That can really mess up your games in between. It used to happen to me all the time. What is that thing behind the Death Prophet? What is that? Is that her? That's her head.
It's her head. It's the immortal head.
Why is it so far behind? What?
Beat again.
Okay. And Jakiro is back.
And if they have to commit, they should go on CK right now, because they know that the Dark Willow is pulling. If they go on the CK right now, he's dead.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, Clockwork can slaughter. Clock is looking for that though. No, he's gonna back away. He could have actually stood there to get a career snipe, but unfortunately misses out that opportunity. Now, top lane PA with no mana. She does have the one man go on her. Gets battle hunger. She's falling really low to the axe right now. And a beautiful shot blocks by Porthos. The tag team has been popped as well. She does pop a fairy fire, forces her back. She's got a salve up as well. Now bot lane CK being initiated on by the Slaughter, but there's the Willow with the counter initiation of the Bramble Maze. Clockwork as well gets stuck in there, does pop his cogs, forces Willow to the other direction, who does manage to get a quick snipe on the Slaughter. There it is, first blood. Blood has been drawn. Attic Gaming. Yep. With the Shadow Realm snipe, but Snargomancer might actually die here. He's falling really low. If Jakiro does manage to get another Q onto him, he might die. He's looking what the shards is not good enough, but will Snargomancer get away? He is trying to juke and get away with the snowball block as well coming out from him. And Axe, he does eventually fall. PA does get the blink onto him to secure that kill.
Very well played by PA. He knew that he had very less mana to work with, so he chased him in the last second. He knew to secure the kill. It was very well played by
Well, that has set us behind a little bit from the CK right now. Looking at a net worth, Wind Ranger's leading with CK right behind him. Then PA and then Death Prophet. So we have the 5-minute runes. I think 2 runes apiece right now. Yep. 2 picked up by Clock, 2 picked up by Tusk. Bot lane Slaughter are caught off in a bad position. Gets a stun off onto the 2. Quickly retreating Clockwork in with the cogs as well as the bash onto the Willow. Slaughter looking to walk the long way around to get the hits onto this Willow and secure the kill. He does though with the stun. I think CK is dead here as well. He's gonna get run down by the Slaughter and the bash coming out with CK with the stick charges.
The extra movement speed of the CK helped him there.
How many stick charges did he have though? He gave him quite a bit of HP back.
Nice, the fish. Tusk.
Tusk is here in the bot lane. They are running onto this Clock. He might die though. There's just stun from the CK. And CK with the last hit. Securing
the
that
RNG
kill.
crit.
The Lords of RNG. Gaben's on his side right now. Meanwhile, mid lane, Snakers have to be a little careful. Wind Ranger does have her ulti as well. And he's a little less than half HP, so if he gets shackled and ulti, he might die. Before he could get a siphon off though.
That's the thing. So because it's got a 3-level spirit sight. And problem with the Wind Ranger is she has already made Wraith Band as well as a Null Talisman. So usually you see if you need stats, you don't need to complete your Null Talisman. Just rush a Javelin. It helps you in last hitting as well as when you hit that level 6 when the other mid hero is level 5 and you hit level 6, that moment you can dive and kill him if you had a Javelin. So now it's gonna set his timing very bad, not bad. So it's gonna be a bit late on the Javelin, on the MKB timing, because as you know, all the Wind Ranger players would go MKB for the damage.
Yep.
We see very less Maelstrom pickups. Here we can see the Axe
Axe dude
diving.
does get a call, and Tusk is here as well to secure the kill onto the PA. Axe he played that one patiently. He just waited it out, constantly got hit, but he did manage to get the call off onto the PA to finish it off. Meanwhile, bottom lane though, Clock's just gonna dodge those Bramble Mazes and run away to safety of his tower. I mean, they have tried to initiate on the CK a couple of times, but he's a little speedy boy with the movement speed. He's got the brown boot as well, so that's not a kill that you're going to easily secure. Meanwhile, Axe, who's had a really good game so far, he may not have had the CS to show for it, but he is being the menacing pressure onto the PA. And gets another call onto her as well. But yeah, he might die here to the PA. He doesn't have any help. Tusk is instantly TPing in. Swaggermaster does pop a stick charge, is living through it just a little bit. Porthos in at the right time. But I think that Snake is still sitting with a little less than half HP.
He can do that because there is no threat from the Wind Ranger because he does not have enough. Seems that he's going to complete his phase boots and then he's going to start with his items.
Yeah, so
it gives a bit of free farm and a breathing space for the DP, who's actually catching up to the last hits. DP already has got a Treads and a Null Talisman. We just Spirit Siphon off.
Will he live though? There is the ulti from the Wind Ranger, but there is Porthos though with the snowball chase, but he cancels it out. Doesn't want to dive too far out. Wind Ranger almost misstepped. She does have a power shot though, which is a level 4. Could have killed Snake Eyes. Damage output from that 450. He actually could have killed Snake Eyes with that power shot.
He's got infused raindrops which will block 120 magic damage.
Okay.
That's what the Clockwork is doing. Clockwork saw that the DP has got the infused raindrop, so he's spamming his rocket flare to just cancel it out. See, just one more and then his infused raindrop is done.
Bottom lane, they're looking to set up onto the CK, but the Willow making it almost impossible. Tusk is here with the rotation. That's going to be another kill for him as well. The Cogs is blocked out, but you still have the Tusk on top of you. Slavaz is going to quickly pick up that rune and run away to pick up the second rune on his side of the map. Top lane, Jakiro gets another one. Yep. Beautiful rotations from Porthos though.
Very good rotations by the Tusk. He's everywhere. See, just ganked mid. When he went bot, he secured a kill. The Axe is in danger, he'll TP atop.
So that enables him to keep up with the XP and with the assisted gold that he is getting. So he's not exactly falling behind for a position 4. He's doing really well as compared to the Clock and Jakiro, who are bottom in the network chart. We're going to go on to the CK one more time, but there's the Willow. He's a tanky boy, you're not going to be able to chew through him that fast. Even with the -2 armor after the slaughter ulti on him. So CK going for the Echo Saber first. Pop his ulti just to farm creeps faster. Clockwork though, rotating around.
They see the Clockwork.
They've scouted him out. But he's not aware that he's been scouted out. He is in the wrong neighborhood now. He's trying to get away. Does pop it. But CK is there, who also just popped his ulti. He's going to get stunned up one more time from the Willow. The Cursed Crown securing that kill, helping them out. And that's going to aid CK on
was
further.
Actually worth it. But as we see top.
Axe one more time, playing with his life. But PA is going to finish him off really quickly with that one. She has gone in for the Battle Fury, so Her timing, it's already 11 minutes in, and she just has the health of regen. It's gonna be a while before that comes around. Probably, I'm saying like a 20-minute Battle Fury, maybe a 21, depending on how the lane goes for her from here on.
You're right. It's gonna set him up a bit late, especially when he's gone face boots. The problem with face boots is you won't get the dash speed as well as the agility to work with. So you can see the attack speed is pretty low. It just sets back on the farming speed. And in a weird way, the Wind Ranger is planning to go a Maelstrom.
It's
I
an
am
old
not
school
sure
build.
if that's the
Yep.
right play here, but
You are a master tier Wind Ranger, right? You have a lot of Wind Ranger games under your belt, so obviously.
yes. So this is like a 2017 2018 build going a Maelstrom first. It doesn't do much. It's the chain lightning effect is negligible. Doesn't have much damage. Usually the best thing to go for is the NKB. And this is the wrong. I don't think this is right to come down here and make a rotation.
To get the kill onto the CK, but he's not an easy kill, and he did rotate bot and then he TP top without getting any objectives off that. So that's a little bit of wasted time, loss of farming potential. Axe left solo top lane. He's enjoying all that XP right now. Porthos is here as well, trying to secure a kill onto the PA. There is a snowball onto her. The ice shot does block her up, but she's got the blink to get away. Jakiro does pop his ulti as well as his ice path, but catches out nobody.
Well played by the PA.
Presence of mind. Most PA players forget about the blink sometimes, you know. In the heat of the moment, they forget about the fact that they can almost blink in and blink out of any initiation.
And Porthos was a bit, the Tusk was slightly a bit slow with the Walrus Punch, or else PA would have died there. Now Clock is making
But
his first
meanwhile,
rotation.
she's not
Let's
aware.
see.
There's 4 heroes top lane right now. They really want to kill this PA. The shards just don't catch her. They just miss her. But there is a snowball onto her as well. Porthos going in pretty deep into 3 heroes right now. Axe looking for a call, but not managed to get it off. But he does walk close up to the PA. Doesn't manage to get a call off, but instead they do manage to secure a kill on the Clockwork.
We
PA
also
is gonna
see
run.
TP coming here with an ult. I don't think they can fight into this right now. They should just leave this tower or just TP mid, get the XP.
Snake Eyes taking a little bit of aggro from the tower right now. There is a snowball into this Jakiro. Wind Ranger is going to TP in as well, but they do manage to secure the kill onto the Jakiro. There's been a walrus punch as well. PA, oh no, Hulk smash in the wrong spot. Gets pulled in by the Snake Eyes Death Prophet, as well as the ice shots block him off, delaying him to get away with the wind run. Slardar TPing in there. Right now, Hawk Esports is just throwing bodies towards Attic. I'm not sure if this is the play they want to make. Slardar with a blink. There's the reveal. He's got his blink on him as well. That's pretty good timings. But DP is still living through this. She's got her Spirit Siphons off. PM might fall eventually. She does. Slardar had to back away from that one. He has his blink up as well again. But I'm not sure if that's a rotation, an initiation you might want to make. Because they've just thrown bodies onto Attic Gaming, and that's a lot of XP and gold going in the way of Attic from that.
And the thing to note is they didn't get a single kill out of it. They rotated 5 heroes and they didn't get a single kill out of it. But they do hold on to their top tower. The tower is still there. Very good place by Attic Gaming. And it's the blink reveal of the Slardar.
Slardar, but yeah, it was. It didn't.
They
I
have
mean,
to be careful.
he did get a 2-man stun off, but they've switched
was
the
no
PA.
follow-up.
Yeah, no follow up. They swapped up lanes though. PA has been given the bot lane solo, but Porter is aware of that. He's TP'd bot immediately, and Death Prophet looking to rush this PA one more time. She does. She is hasted up as well, so she's gonna run onto
She is
them.
hasted. She has the Yules. She could have caught him, but she doesn't want to dive him under the tower.
Yeah, meanwhile, top lane, Swaggermancer in a little bit of trouble. Does pop his call just for a little bit of that armor, but there is the ice path from Jakiro. Macropire being committed as well. One more time, Swaggermancer with the jukes, but the Q does fall onto him. He is slowed up. One more call he has. This man has been playing with death, but he's probably going to fall here. This Jakiro gets caught just a little bit on the edge of that ice path. Clockwork looking to set up on mid lane on Snake Eyes right now. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they have found the PA as well. There's a walrus punch thrown onto her as well. She has been stunned up. CA Pop is ulti. They managed to kill the PA off one more time. Slardar gonna back away from this. There's nothing he can do right now. Meanwhile, the CK is just gonna lay into the Jakiro. Gonna finish that off. One more Slardar with the blink stun onto the CK. But you're not gonna stop this man. He's got an Echo Saber on him. He's gonna smack you twice. There it is. The stun as well. That's another kill. Bodies once again going in the way of Attic. Hawk Esports, they're just throwing bodies to defend their PA, but they should have backed up right after she died, but I don't know why they took the fight even longer right there.
Still, they couldn't even get a single kill out of that engage. Again, they defend their tower. Even though they died, the tower is still there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, but this is, you're dealing with a CK and a Death Prophet right now. Net worth close to 4,000, little over 3k for Attic Gaming.
EK and the Death Prophet way ahead of the other two. Not
Dire's
that
top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble.
mid laners. CK is like almost 1,400.
Yep. Slardar does initiate onto the axe, but there is no follow-up. There's just the Jakiro. Wind Ranger's here as well in the vicinity, but Slardar has the Curse Crown thrown onto him. A Dark Willow trying to initiate onto the Slardar, but a beautiful ice shards to block off that initiation any further.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Tusk really setting up all these fights for them, for Attic right now. Is either setting it up or ensuring their safety. Wind Ranger does have the Maelstrom finished off. She's got a bottled up regen rune.
I have a feeling this Wind Range is going to fall off very
Dire's
early.
top tower just got
She
denied.
cannot do anything
Dire's bottom tower is under
to the
attack.
And
DP is gonna do just Spirit Siphon out when she
Dire
outs.
structures
Right.
And Axe obviously will go a late game. You can't go alt him. CK will stun and kill you. I don't know what Wind is trying to do here. Maybe.
She
There is
does get
something else
Walrus
that
Punch
we
and
don't know.
Snowball. Well, there it is. The Spirit Siphon as well. That's going to be an easy kill for Snake Eyes. He's going to clean up that Wind Ranger. She hung around just a little too long. She also managed... Did she pop a regen rune? I'm not sure. But PA still now with that Battle Fury. Working her way up. 4k net worth lead for Attic right now. Things are not looking good for Hockey Sports. They're going to have to either get aggressive. This Wind Ranger needs to get a little more aggressive right now if they want to make a play for this.
So we should not underestimate the PA with his farming, because as soon as he gets
Battle Fury,
as soon
yeah,
as
he's gonna
she
accelerate.
Gets the Battle Fury, it's just gonna be accelerated.
Meanwhile, Snake Eyes just cleaning up the Jakiro right there on the Death Prophet. And it's just coming out from the Dark Willow with the Bramble Maze. So that combo though, the Bramble Maze and the fact that this Death Prophet has enough setup time to Spirit Siphon off. Silence as well. So easy kills for her. Right now, Tusk has a double damage rune onto himself. He's gonna walk up towards bot lane. Start out with a disengage, blinking back to the safety of his tier 2s.
Dire's bottom tower is
So
under
the
attack.
Battle Fury is now completed on PA.
Yeah, 20 minutes in, so not too bad.
Just like you mentioned.
I thought
Just
she'd
like
get
you
delayed
mentioned,
even
21 minutes.
21 minutes. Here we go.
Dire's bottom tower.
I actually thought she'd get delayed further after all those deaths, but not bad. She stuck to the 21
Radiant's
minutes
middle
though.
tower is under attack.
It's not ideal, it's not great, but could accelerate her now. She's gonna have to hit a lot of creeps, farm back up. Meanwhile, Act gets a call onto the Wind Ranger mid lane.
Dire's bottom tower is under
There's nothing off it. Exorcism being committed bot lane though. They're just gonna clean up this tier 2s as well. Instant smoke out.
Really good smoke. I think they're coming to mid. They're gonna take the mid tower right now
Yep.
before this exhaustion runs out.
No, they're
Oh,
going
they're
to actually
going for
look to
kills.
fight.
That's
They're going to look to
actually
fight.
very impressive. They just
Change
saw the
direction.
smoke breaking and then they said, okay, let's go for the tower there.
Dyer's middle
So
tower
all
is
three tier 1 towers down for
Mm-hmm.
Hockey Sports at 22 minutes.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
They are set. They've really set back around 6k net worth lead, XP as well as. I mean, it did take a little bit of a dip, but it's not too great. I mean, right now Attic is just owning their jungle. They're just farming everything in their jungle. Not gonna give anything to this PA, who has a BKB and a Deso queued up.
Oh my god, the DP already has a scepter. Now you cannot fight into this DP.
Absolutely not.
Without a BKB, I mean even through BKB, these spirits actually
Yep.
pierces BKB.
So what's the damage right now? This is only a level 2 yet. Whenever enemy is affected by spells or when you attack, a ghost will fly out slow and hit
61.
the enemy.
61
Yeah.
damage per spirit.
Yep. And she has 16 spirits as well. Not to mention whenever you get hit by her. But Slaughter does catch out this task, who's gonna get quickly cleaned up, but he does get a snowball save onto him. He snowballs down towards the low ground, gets a walrus punch onto the Jakiro, but Slaughter with a 4-man stun and the setup. Clockwork is in as well with the cogs, but he's kind of set up Slaughter with the kills right there. That was unfortunate. And they do clean up this Wind Ranger, and the PA falls as well. Jakiro with the buyback. That almost looked going the way of Hockey Sports, but the Clockwork,
Dyer's middle tower
I'm not sure why he managed to get the cogs off. His hook shot would have been enough. He popped the cogs and trapped the Slaughter in, and that ended him right there.
tower has fallen.
So they have an exorcism right now. I believe they should go for the Roshan right
Yeah,
now.
I think that would be the play. And I think Snake Eyes that's what they're looking towards, the Roshan pit. CK has his Yasha finished. He's going for a Manta. He's got his Manta finished up as well, so he's hitting those
He's got a
timings pretty
DD.
well. DD as well, but are they looking to Roshan setup? Yep, they're going to D-ward. The axe is back as well to tank it up, and
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
they're still looking around. They're delaying this Roshan. There we go. They're ensuring they check all the boxes off before they go into the pit.
Tower is under attack.
But if they get one more kill, that will be beneficial. Clockwork and Slaughter are kind of in the neighborhood.
They just saw that ward getting dewarded.
Mhm.
I thought the Tusk will initiate.
PA trying to find as much farm as possible. She is running across map. She's gonna go over to the Radiant jungle now to farm up. Meanwhile, Attic Gaming is in the pit. Hockey Sports, they could contest if they want to, but I don't think they will want to actually. The Willow is hanging on the outside, so there's no way you're gonna contest that.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
It's a pretty quick Roshan. They do scan it out. The flare as well connects and shows them.
This should make my life easier.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Slaughter trying to clean up this bot tower. That is the first building for Hockey Esports now. Oh wait, they did get the mid tower as well.
They did get the mid tower as well.
Willow gets stunned up by the ice path, but nothing else further than that. Slaughter is gonna TP in. He does blink away, but there is a snowball coming onto him. Tusk cancelling that snowball. The curse crown does pop. He's gonna slither away to safety. We go Attic
tier
Gaming.
2 tower living. Just one tier 2 tower remaining.
They have a
I
favorable
think that is
wave
also-
coming in also. Yeah, it's gonna.
Looks like Dark Willow is stacking the enemy camp.
Meanwhile, I mean, Slaughter's got a drums and he's going in for a BKB. I feel like the pipe would have been the better play. Or
Pipe
no,
or-
actually no, the Crimson
Or
actually.
Crimson. Crimson, yeah.
yeah.
Crimson would have made much more sense. I mean, the drums if you're fighting early, you're not fighting this game. Your entire team is running from a fight. So I don't think why you're going for a draft to run faster. I guess. But if a Crimson would have actually helped the team tank a bit more of the CK's hits, the Tusk, the tag team.
Right.
They're going high
But
ground
there-
with ages.
There's nothing you can do to stop this push right now. It's a Death Prophet and a CK, Axe in the backlines. So even if you do engage, the PA has to blink in to engage, whereas the Slaughter as well. They're going to get counter initiated on. There's nothing that Attic has to force. I mean, they don't have to force any issues. It's going to hang back. Wind Ranger just poking and prodding. There's a hook shot onto the Dark Willow from on the backlines, and there's an initiation onto her as well. But Snowball does get popped, and she is silenced up. Death DP pops her exorcism. Axe is just going to clean up the Clockwork with the. They're running onto his PA as well. PA is going to run to safety. He does have the Spirit Vessel on her. She's going to run back to the safety of her shrine. Regen up. There is no buybacks for.
Two sides is going to be Megas right now.
They could close this up as well, more or less. I mean, there is no buybacks on the side of Hawk Esports, except for the Wind Ranger right now. Clock as well has a buyback, so the only two surviving heroes are the ones with the buybacks. Good commit. They still have the Aegis on them, right? So, Attic Gaming, there's nothing for them to be afraid of. They have the level advantage. PA in the front lines.
They don't even care about the PA. They just like don't even care. They don't creeps. They need creeps coming in.
She does have her Deso finished up as well as her Battle Fury. I think the only hero she can quickly look to burst down is the Dark Willow, which would be beneficial for them because that takes away a little bit of setup potential for Attic. But she's gonna get counter initiated on by the Tusk and the Axe, so that's a gamble to even make that play. Attic Gaming not worried about anything. He's gonna walk up high ground onto the Slardar, who is stuck. And Axe is gonna clean that up. Clockwork with a hook shot in, gets the stun onto this DP, shielding herself up. PA is falling really low. This Aegis gets popped on the CK. PA is gone as well with no buyback. Wind Ranger, beautiful ice path connecting onto 3. Wind Ranger looking to connect, work with that ice path, but there is nothing off it. CK is back up and he does get a stun onto her. And Dark Willow with the long range snipe onto the Wind Ranger, who does have buyback. She and Clock, but they're still holding on to this. But if they hold on to this any further, they might lose more than just the racks.
I mean, even if they buy back, they cannot like fight into this team with DP and the CK and the Axe. So, even though, like I said before, you have to fight early. You go for this Battle Fury build with PA, it's again gonna delay. Now you have Deso, yeah, you have a Deso, but then how are you gonna fight?
Right.
You can't.
Also, chat, I apologize. I left the ad up running again. My bad. Back up into this game. It's pretty much been a straightforward game right from almost 10 minutes onward. That's when the first team fight where they threw bodies at Attic Gaming and gave them close to 6 kills. It's just spiraled out of control. Now DP, she's got a Shivas as well. She's sitting on almost 35 armor. Axe blinks and aggressively catches the PA out on the call, but there is the ice path to delay that any further, and a macro pyre being committed, but they
this
can't
DP
even fight.
is fat. The DP
She
is
is-
like really fat.
She's really fat. And ice path onto a Raiden. There is, and CK popping the ulti, looking to counter initiate. A good Cogs. Oh no, PA does blink it, and PA is dead. CK finishes it off, and just gonna pull back in the Slaughter for another one last hit to send him into the grave. Who does have buyback. Clockwork initiating onto the DP. Axe is gonna smack the Axe on his head.
This is GG, guys. It is. They call it. The clock calls it. And it is well played, guys. It's well played. As we said earlier, the picks were good, but the buys were not. Anyway, good game, really good game. Quick game by Attic Gaming. Quick and
Efficient game.
efficient game, yeah. It's done.
Hawk Esports, I mean, they had the lineup to fight. I guess it's just like you said, the itemization wasn't really the right kind of items to set up those early fights. Mislada with the blink pickup was good. I feel like Wind Ranger could have gone a little differently with the pickup on her
He
side.
wasted a lot of gold on Null Talisman and a Wraith Band. I don't understand the Wraith Band pickup because it gives attack speed or armor. I don't.
Right.
And also the PA should have gone of Deso because you have a Slardar with you. Level
Right.
6 Slardar minus armor. Blink in with the Deso. You just kill everyone. You don't give them a chance to fight or farm or anything.
Right.
It all went bad.
Well, beautiful showing by Attic Gaming. I think this was their first victory, right? Chad was also helping me out with that. But we will jump into game 2 in just a bit. FTW taking on NoFear. Don't go anywhere, everybody.
Peace go. Rarities go. Rarity. But there's only one thing. But
ocean before, but I have swam in it, and it just might be the only thing that I love, serious, serious, serious. She's right here. Girls and all. 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 She's right here. Girls and all.
Team ban.
Hello there, folks. Welcome back to game number 2 of day 6. We've got FTW forgot to warm up, going up against NoFear. And once again, I'm joined in with Dark Ace being our observer, as well as maybe next time on co-casting with me. First ban, Arc Warden. Ace, let me get your inputs here.
Team ban.
I mean, banning first Arc Warden first phase is kind of a snipe only.
Most likely, right? Yeah, I was very surprised to see an Arc Warden ban, but there's a Phoenix ban as well, so that we can never tell if that was a snipe or was it.
Phoenix contributes a lot to a team fight.
Remaining.
Not only his egg, but his heal and damage from the
5
Sunray.
seconds remaining. Dyalla team ban.
Nature's Prophet ban. I feel like these are snipes at this point right now.
Yeah,
I guess.
Arc Warden, both of them contribute a lot to a split push.
Right.
10 seconds remaining.
FTW, they know something about fear. They know something.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, like tournaments like these bring together people, bro. The
Yeah.
Kerala community, Dota community is like everyone knows what everyone plays.
Radiant team pick.
It's kind of easy to snipe.
Right. A Dark Seer ban coming out, and we onward to our first pickup.
Dyalla team pick.
Lich. And
Pretty standard.
I'm guessing a Grimstroke might be picked out just to prevent that Lich Grim combo. It's got to be a block pick now.
Or you go for a Jakiro.
Nope. Called it. There it is. It's so obvious. It stares you right in the face. You know, you pick up a Lich, you pick up a Grimstroke. You do the opposite. It's just the other way around as well. Again.
10 seconds remaining.
No, they can't go Veromancer here. They need a stun on a
Dyalla
support.
team pick.
Oh, Doom.
Oh.
Off lane.
Or of position 4, or it could have been another block pick. You know, Grimstroke, Doom, double Dooms. That's terrifying as well.
Maybe.
Radiant team ban. Bloodseeker.
Oh, double rupture.
Double ruptures. I mean, the combo potential of Grimstroke across every hero in Dota is just insane. You know? It's not just double ruptures. It could it could get double Dagon. I mean, you've seen Bloodseeker with Dagons, and if it's a position 4 Bloodseeker, you've seen those crazy plays with a Bloodseeker with a Dagon, and you know, just throwing the silences all the time.
OG team, no. They just fuck up with the pub games. They play off-lane Bloodseeker, and all the pub games play off-lane Bloodseeker.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, we've known OG to be pioneers of really strange drafts. Yeah, changing metas, like bringing in weird drafts, finding the loopholes in the meta, and bringing out heroes that everybody was sleeping on. Ursa Void banned out by FTW, whereas NoFear banned out a Shadow Fiend. Before we get into the next banning phase, we throw out a huge, massive shout out to our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. We've got MSL and D2K, the brains behind this operation. Without them, this tournament wouldn't be here. Of course, we've got Live Long Wealth. The name says it all. Live long with the wealth. If you're looking to invest in share markets and stocks, and if you want to understand how these things work, you want to understand how to play around with these shares, Live Long Wealth, these guys would educate you proper. They will set you on the right path with their education and the plans that they have set out for you.
10 seconds remaining.
Make sure to check them out. The founder of this organization, his name is Hari. So it's a really chill dude. Get in touch with them. Start your education on how to manage shares. Is never too late, and always good to jump in on that game as well. My designation: designer t-shirts, really cool, slick face masks that you want to pick up, and these are the guys you want to get in touch with. So be sure to check them out. One more time, a huge shout out to our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. MSL, Live Long Wealth, My Designation, and D2K. Now back to the game, the draft. What do we have going on here? So we have a PA band. We've got Swain band out as well, and a PL. So it says no fear with fire. Sorry, Ace, I cut you off. You were saying?
There was a very clever ban on PL.
Absolutely.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, God. What a mindless hero.
You seem to hate this hero. I mean, he may be... Go ahead.
Ultimate from Grimstroke and multicasted by Ogre. Like, you get locked down for eternity. Oh, nice Spectre pick there.
Also, we are seeing a Bloodseeker pick for the first time in the tournament, guys. I believe.
There it is. There he is. Mr. Jibbin makes a quick entrance with the Bloodseeker comment. Yeah, we were thinking about the same thing. So it's more like an offlane Bloodseeker, isn't it? See a little bit of OG drafting. Ogre Magi as well picked up. So a lot of combo potential with the blood.
Depends, yes. You're right, Danny. It's most probably an offlane pickup. And with the new changes to the Blood Rage, he's more of a spellcaster right now. With a spell amp, 30% spell amp, level 4 on Blood Rage.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna work really well with the other heroes. They have all magic heroes. They have 4 magic heroes. Technically 4 magic heroes, right?
Right, yeah. They've picked up a Necrophos as well, so... Wait, in that case, would we see Necrophos going offlane? How good is Necrophos mid lane, though?
10 seconds remaining.
It is really good against most of the heroes. It's like just tanks. It does not have any kill potential as such, but it'll dominate the lane. You'll get pushed out of the lane very easily, having a Necro mid lane. Yep. And if he goes for a very quick Guardian Greaves, I don't think you can fight into that Guardian Greaves Necro.
Yeah, he's gonna be super tanky. He's gonna take, and he's got so much of heal, and he's just gonna sustain. And he brings a lot to the table as when it comes to team fights as well. The Heartstopper aura, as we've always known, that's pretty strong. That slow damage over time tick. I mean, we've seen FTW have already picked up the Spectre, so they are looking at a little bit of a late game sort of a play. Whereas NoFear already, they're pretty much racked up and ready to go with the early game draft. Have a Tusk, to provide a little bit of space.
The Tusk is a bit confusing for me. Because it looks, does not seem to have some kill potential.
10 seconds remaining.
Tusk rolls in and Bloodseeker just blood rights and they just keep on fighting. Just completely negates the Tusk rolling in.
Right. That's true. That is true. I mean, we did see the previous game Tusk being picked up, and
10 seconds remaining.
The way he set up the game for his team was exceptional. It could be in response to that. They'd see the potential in Tusk, they picked him up. Anti-Mage being banned and an Ember Spirit. So we've lost a lot of core heroes. PA also being one of them, and Swain and Ursa. Not to mention Void. So what would
10
you think
seconds remaining.
FTW would go for
Dyalla
mid lane?
team ban.
They can just go the classic DK or something.
A DK. What about an Invoker? I feel like he will struggle a little bit against a Necrophos in lane, but I mean, your DK does have better sustenance when it comes
10
to
seconds
laning with
remaining.
Necro, with that heal. Well, not the heal, the regen
5
rather.
seconds remaining.
The regen rather, yes.
Interesting. This last ban, we'll know pretty much which direction they're gonna go. No fear though, they have a little bit of flex option on their side. Bloodseeker could be put safe lane, Necro could go mid or off. We've got two heroes that have a little bit of flexibility. How viable is a mid lane Blood though?
Depends on the other hero. It's not like a classic mid laner. So you can just
10
either
seconds
counter
remaining.
pick your mid lane and the other mid laner by having a
5
Bloodseeker.
seconds remaining.
Otherwise, it pretty much get trashed.
True. We're on to the last two hero picks here for FTW.
I have a feeling that this Doom is going to be mid, and they can just flex it by seeing these heroes. They can just go for a proper offlaner like an SK, because they don't have a normal
Dyalla team
stunner.
pick.
No, they go for a Lina.
So that's mid Lina there coming out for FTW. A lot of burst potential. She could quickly nuke and eliminate players. I mean, heroes across the board. Grimstroke, Necrophos, Blood as well will struggle a little bit against
10
that.
seconds remaining.
Provided she gets a good lane and is able to rotate early on.
5 seconds remaining.
It can go the other way as well, because Lina does not have any escape mechanism apart from a stun.
Right.
In the mid lane, if there is a gank from an ogre or a Grimstroke, I think she pretty much dies.
If she gets silenced, yeah, that she's a
Yep.
sitting duck. There's nothing that she can do to get out of that. And if she gets silenced even before casting one or two spells, then that additional movement speed, everything gets taken away. Gyrocopter. So I guess we're gonna see an offlane Bloodseeker in that case with a mid Necrophos.
Mid Necro, offlane Blood.
I mean, that's my guess. I still haven't seen NoFear play, so we don't know where these players, what their roles are. But a quick rollout of sponsor rights to another way of throwing our shout outs to them. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just joining us for this game, we're on to game 2 on day 6 right now with FTW taking on NoFear. For FTW, we've got Marvel on the Lina, Feed on the Tusk, Skyvuz. Oh, did I say that right? I hope so. On the Spectre, Darky on the Doom, and Slayer on the Lich. Whereas for NoFear, we've got Killua on the Gyrocopter, Not the Chosen One on the Necrophos, Play Bold on the Ogre Magi, Rekna on the Bloodseeker, and CK on Grimstroke. That feels a little funny to say. CK on the Grimstroke.
I am skeptical about this. The last two picks, it just felt a bit out of place for me.
For FTW?
Both the teams, like Lina as well as the Gyrocopter. Both are non-meta heroes.
Right.
And we have to watch the game to see how it falls.
How it all plays out, right?
Yep.
Prepare for battle.
We're all set to go. No pauses this time. Just jump straight into the game. I like that. Oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon.
Too soon, Danny. So it seems that you have taken on the curse from Z-Storm. So whatever Z-Storm says, the opposite.
Oh
So right
no!
now,
Oh no!
you have taken it upon yourself, Danny.
I've got the Z curse. That's the last thing I want.
It's very famous in the Dota community.
The curse of Z Storm.
Yep.
我是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。
Bro, it says Rekna God. Okay, so we will see. It's an offlane Doom. No, yeah, it is an offlane Doom. Okay. And they're gonna be faced off with an offlane Bloodseeker. I feel like he's gonna have a little bit of advantage over the Spectre, especially when he takes that Blood Right. So he's already taken Blood Right at level 1. So Spectre's gonna be zoned out quite a bit early on itself.
It's gonna be a Spectre as well as a Lich. So they do have some killing potential. They have an escape as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean,
I'm guessing this is gonna be a Grimstroke along with a Bloodseeker. So it's gonna be tough for the Spectre.
Yep.
Spectre is not a very good, very early laner. He needs to get a very good lane in the beginning. And as you know, Grimstroke combined with any hero, especially with the Bloodseeker, they can actually really wreck the lanes.
Yep. I mean,
Zone Spectre out.
Yeah. I mean, the Inkswell, that's gonna really come into play here because Blood's already taken a silence, so we're probably gonna see Grimstroke pick up that Inkswell and just drop it on the Bloodseeker, and he can just run as a Spectre, catch him off position. And we have Tusk as well sitting at bot lane, so are they looking to go tri lane, be a little aggro, get kills on the Spectre to set up his early game? That could be the play to make, given how aggressive this offlane lineup is against them.
Also, we will have to see what type of a build that the Bloodseeker is going to go, because if he goes Veil of Discord or Ethereal Blade and a Dagon, combined with the Grimstroke ult with a spell amp, it's going to be dangerous, and the Spectre cannot run away from it.
Absolutely. Still on the pause, Grimstroke with a little bit of issues. Meanwhile, chat, whenever these pauses do come out early game, I tend to forget to take off the promo ad banner that runs on the right side of the screen. So if I do forget, please just tell me. Just type it out in chat. Save me. Because I tend to goof that up. Did that yesterday, did it today in the earlier game as well. That's just really my fault. A tip coming in for the Lena. Okay. A trade-off of tips. I'm surprised we haven't seen any throwdowns of voice lines yet.
This Grimstroke is having a lot of issues.
Unfortunate.
Already disconnected like 3 times. And apparently you did say that we are not getting any pauses in the beginning. Good job, Danny. Good job.
I take my words back. I apologize. It's quite a long pause right now. So while we're here, I'm just gonna play out some music, chat. Let's just enjoy some music.
these issues with ping, it's got to do with the internet connection, and I don't think it's with the server, because even I'm in Kerala right now, I am getting 40 ping. I have no issues and zero loss.
Yeah, it's just network connectivity. It causes issues, you know. Sometimes some people play from different locations. Bad weather could even mess it up, you know. And Dota is a game where you want to have really, really good ping when you're playing it. You don't want to. Even if you have 1% loss, you're missing out your perfect timing on the cast of a spell, and that could turn the tide most likely against you.
Of course. And we know what happened. I think most of the players have started their game not with these high-end setups. We all had our own 30 FPS gaming, 100 ping games.
30 FPS? Have you forgotten my older laptop that I used to use with my friends when I was playing Dota back in the day? I was getting 16 FPS on that laptop. It was like almost 3 years ago.
Imagine.
I remember playing some fun lobby games, and Grease Monkey actually strategizing, and I was playing PL. He said, boys, just walk in, throw a couple of spells, throw the Echo Slam down, it's okay if it misses. Danny's PC will lag anyways with all those things happening on screen and it'll crash. And rightly as he said, they came into fight, I doppelganged in, I was fighting 2-3 heroes, Echo Slam was thrown down which completely missed me, but everything happened so fast on screen, my laptop crashed, straight up. It's not like closed Dota, it just shut down completely. So,
I do remember that time we had. It's a long time ago. 3 years.
3 years, yeah. Grimstroke with another disconnect. I feel bad for this man. I've been in his shoes.
Apparently, he's playing with his mobile, playing from his mobile.
Oh, that's just unlucky.
You do get really high.
Chat, remember to stand up and stretch between matches.
Friends, let us skirmish.
Такая халява.
Still waiting. Oh, we officially entered Friday. Happy Friday, everybody.
7 minutes into Friday.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I have to turn in my project.
Friends, let us skirmish.
What? What is that chat like? Players have taken to draw on the map now. Some artwork. Only form of entertainment right now as we wait.
Seems to take a while.
goes on even further. I hope they've got to stand in for their player. Stroke is back. Or is he back for good? We have an unpause.
Finally, let's go, boys.
Into the game, and instantaneously there's a bounty set on the Bloodseeker. I wonder who will claim that though. So as we predicted, Bloodseeker off lane with the Grim. Yep, it's gonna be really difficult lane for the spec early on, and they're just gonna delay his items, given that it goes their way. They have set up a trial lane for now, and if they continue that,
30 seconds
could go the other way as well for go in the favor of spec. Meanwhile, top lane solo Doom against the Gyro as well as the Ogre.
That is actually a pretty smart play because Doom, we know he can solo lane,
Yep.
especially with the changes. How strong he is with the Scorched Earth as well as the Devour HP regen.
battle begins for
He
good.
can solo lane.
Meanwhile, Spectre sidesteps the Grimstroke, Stroke of Fate, gets silenced up, but they have 3 heroes bot lane. It's not a fight you want to take. Bloodseeker immediately gone on. Tag team popped by Feed. They're gonna probably get first blood here. There we go. First blood. Bounty being claimed by Holy Slayer.
Holy Slayer. And you were confused about the bounty set on the Bloodseeker. They take it. They knew this was going to happen.
Yep, and so 2 runes in the way of Dire, and 2 for Radiant. So even Steven on that.
Tusk is making the plays.
Hold on a second.
So
Hold on a second. Lena just cleaned up this. Okay, we're losing players across the board right now. The Necrophos falls to this Lena as well as Grimstroke dies to the Tusk. So it is a tri-lane bot, which means they'll have to play this top lane aggressively if they want to come away with this little beneficial.
and they cannot play it aggressive because they need the Ogre bot.
Yep, and
It's
he
now
just TP'd in bot.
bot. And I think he should have actually gone to base and then TP'd because he's not going to do anything without any mana over here.
Yeah, he has a clarity on himself, which could get cancelled out. He's got to wait the entire duration to get his mana up fully to be worthy of setting up be able to contest anything. But we have Lich just instantly cancels out that clarity. Oh no, this is a bad spot.
Oh no.
That's potentially another kill now on this Grim. He's already been tag teamed up. Movement speed slowed by 75, takes extra physical damage. Yep, we saw that, Ace. Thank you for that one. Grimstroke has reconnected. Reconnected in a bad spot, my little friend. He has nothing but the Stroke of Fate. I'm surprised he actually went for the Stroke of Fate. The Inkswell would have been the better option to go for.
They were expecting to like slow down and then get the blood right into it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why he used this.
Probably. Meanwhile, the Spectre is on the verge of right-clicking that Bloodseeker.
Spectre does have one point in dispersion.
Mm-hmm. He is level 2 right now, whereas both these heroes on the side of NoFear are level 1. They're going to run up on this Grimstroke, but he's just going to get away to safety. Ogre does pop his Ignite. Grimstroke with a long range stun. They actually might get this Tusk, but no, he's probably going to run away to safety. Ogre chasing a little bit. does pop his mango, but Tusk is already pretty. He's consumed the tango to heal himself back up, but Ogre gets blocked out by the shard. It's not a complete block. He's just walk back up onto high ground for safety. Grimstroke with the stroke of fate, saving the Ogre there. Meanwhile, top lane Doom is falling pretty low to Killua right now.
He already has got the cloak aura. He's got an additional 10% of magic resistance.
Meanwhile, mid lane, Necrophos might fall to his Lina.
Get back.
He hasn't picked up the Ghost Shroud because he knows if he goes that way, it's gonna end really quickly for him. Lina with the advantage right now. Necrophos having higher CS. He's probably just looking to secure CS right now. Lina being very aggressive, trying to get some more kills off him.
What ails you?
Nice.
Quick deny.
And I believe not dead. Magic stick saving him that time. Gyro will have a very bad lane because there is no help that he's getting.
Right, but right now in the bot lane, Ogre might die, but he does get an Ixol onto him, stuns the Lich, who just managed to get off the ice shield before that, so they're gonna have to back away from that engagement. And Gyro, how is he doing though? He's up there with the Doom on CS. But once Doom hits level 6,
I have a feeling that just hitting level 5 itself is going to be a big boost for the Doom because he's going to have bonus move speed as well as bonus damage. Scorched Earth.
Yeah, he also has the brown boot as well. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Tusk falling a little low. Get himself a safety, get a salve up from his little buddy there. So NoFear not exactly having the kind of lane setup that they would want right now. They want it to be more aggressive. Spectre does walk into the Bloodlight and gets silenced up, takes quite a bit of damage. Meanwhile, mid lane, Lena's just stunning this Necrophos, but he's got the heal to keep him safe. Did take the Ghost Shroud as well. You're right, level 5 and Doom is really dominating this one.
The regen on you see the health regen pops from 5 to 9.
Yep.
Level 3 Devour. Now he's just gonna dominate the lane.
He's probably gonna run down this Gyro bottom lane. We have a little bit more action. Bloodseeker in the midst of all of this, trying to run away from the Spectre, who has fallen decently low. But oh no, he gets his salve cancelled out by the Lich. And Tusk TP's out immediately with Lena. Lena has rotated top. I think she has a haste rune. She just consumed it, which is gone. But she TP's back mid lane. Gyro playing it really safe. The missed calls coming into play.
Pretty much the same build for both Necro and Lena. Two null talismans. Goes for a bottle, but Necro goes for a magic wand.
Yeah. But I'm guessing the Lena would go in for a U as well as a Necro, who's being gone on right now. He's popped the Ghost Shroud. TP's coming in for response. He is still pretty healthy. He's not gonna die that easily. But the Laguna Blade securing that one really quickly. The first Laguna of the day, with a double damage rune picked up on her as well. So Grimstroke as well as Ogre. Nothing coming off that, and Gyro losing his career to the Doom.
The Doom just walked behind the tower. It is. I don't think this Gyro can do anything to this Doom.
Yeah, and neither is bot lane going in a favorable sense for them right now, because this aggro lane that they actually look to set up is really good aggro lane has gone a little awry for them. Meanwhile, top lane, there's a dive onto this gyrocopter. Doom hasn't been committed yet. He has no mana for it, but I don't think they'll need it. One more hit onto the gyrocopter, and there it is. Tusk securing that kill.
So they knew that they saw two supports TP into the mid lane. So they knew that no one's gonna help Gyro. They could like freely dive, no issue. They just went for it, took the kill. Easy as that.
Yep, right now top CS is owned by 3 of the Radiant heroes. And it's only gonna accelerate further, especially knowing Doom. Necroforce gonna keep his tower safe for now.
Doom is just running away with this net 3.7k net worth, while as the offlaner for NoFear is at 2.4.
It's gonna be a tough lane for Blood to farm up as well, levels wise as well as net worth wise, because it is a tri-lane bot. It did lose a little bit on those early levels. FTW, they clearly have the XP advantage in the graph as well as the net worth. They're up 3k right now.
Just like I expected, the Bloodseeker is going to go for a Veil of Discord build. So it's gonna just further amplify his Blood Rage. And because the Veil of Discord has been made a bit cheaper, I not wrong, is around 1500 gold. 1500 gold is actually a lot of value for. Let's see, it's the early laning stage. We can say that mid lane is a bit equal. However, the Necro died twice. But the other two lanes, I think they are going well. Not at all.
Right. Tusk has reconnected now. See Bloodseeker trying to chase that Spectre. And I forgot about the ad. Chat, you guys are really bad. You guys didn't tell me. There we go. Just got rid of it. 7 minutes in. Catching it 7 minutes in is a lot better than catching it 20 minutes in like the last game. But there we go. These pauses really throw away my entire routine, man. Gonna continue a game on now.
The Dire's top tower is doing its best, but it doesn't look good.
Lina one more time getting a quick rune. Gets her clarity cancelled by Necroforce. Ogre has come back on top. Go on.
The Lina will put that haste rune to use because the Laguna Blade is off cooldown. It's 500 damage. She can die.
Yeah, she could potentially kill him now. Does she have mana for it? She doesn't have the mana for it. She does pop her stun, as well as she's consuming a bottle charger. She has it now, but a little bit of a miscalculation from Marvel. He's not going to be able to clean that up. It's going to have to back away back to his tower. Forcing Necro away to hit the creeps there. They're setting up on this Gyrocopter one more time. He is alone. Ogre's in the neighborhood. A little far away.
Picking a non-meta hero.
He's gonna struggle.
Expensive. 2 Wraith Vans on a throw.
Bot lane, this Bloodseeker has been brought down pretty low. Lich does get silenced and there is a Blood Red committed on the ground, but it's not gonna connect onto anybody. There we go. They're engaging onto this Gyrocopter right now. He does pop his ulti, but that's not going to secure him anything. Doom is still holding on to it. He's not going to commit it, but that's going to cost Gyro to walk away safely. I'm surprised Doom didn't doom him.
Exactly, and he has the Drum of Endurance as well. He didn't use that also. He could have chased. Gyro would have been dead.
Gyro had to TP back to base. Ogre trying to look to pick up this rune, but he's not gonna get it.
Got it. Bounty.
So 2 runes for.
Almost 5k net worth on Doom.
Oh, that's got to hurt.
He's got a blink queued up first to be more aggressive and menacing.
The Dire's top tower is doing its best, but it doesn't.
Meanwhile, top lane right now, Tusk has initiated onto this, but Doom gets finally thrown onto this Gyrocopter, who isn't able to do anything else but turn tail and run. Ogre does live though, and the creeps casually stunning the Doom. Grimstroke has rotated in top. He doesn't have any mana, does commit the stick charges for it. Doom has run out the first Doom of the game and doesn't manage to secure the kill.
But it doesn't look good. Radiant structures are fortified. Don't waste
This trialing has really worked out. Spectre, in fact. Since he's
Yeah.
almost 2 levels ahead of
The Bloodseeker.
Dire's middle tower now belongs to the Aegis.
They have
Even
lost
though
their
the
mid tower
Bloodseeker-
as well.
Even though the Bloodseeker is a spellcaster, I don't think Tranquil Boots is the way to go for. But who am I to do?
There it is. Lina has rotated bot as well. They are gonna commit onto him. There's a silence thrown up as well, but that's gonna be an easy kill for the Spectre. It's gonna run him down. Meanwhile, there's a bit of an engagement mid lane right now. Tusk throws out that fist onto the Gyrocopter, finishing him off as well. Things not looking really good for NoFear right now. There's 7-0, but that might become 8-0. Grim just living a little bit longer. Necrophos is on the other side, surrounded by 3 heroes. He's gonna run into Darky from the other side on the Doom, but they're not gonna engage right now. They're just gonna back away. Darky already has his blink dagger 12 minutes into the game. It's on the courier, on its way to him. This
Well,
Doom
next
is gonna
to
be
the
really
game.
scary. Yep.
He already has a blink, drums, phase. What?
It's got 15 wand charges. Like, oh, Necro on the wrong side of this map. Caught behind the shards. Bloodseeker's here as well. But you better be careful. This Doom has a blink. Lina is in Viz in the backlines. She does have a Laguna blade up. But she walks into vision, gets ruptured up by the Bloodseeker. Who's didn't even right click. Oh, wait a second. Lina, let's pop her Yules up. And Spectre is haunted in as well. There is a stun onto the Necrophos. She does pop the Laguna blade as well, but that doesn't kill him. He pops a Ghost Shroud and saves himself. And there's a sight going to be dropped onto this Tusk, securing that kill. That's their first on the scoreboard. Bloodseeker right clicking this Lina right now, but she's going to be hitting really hard. And he does run into the Spectre, looking to walk away safely. There's a Doom been committed onto the Necrophos, but he's already used up all his spells. They do clean up the Gyrocopter. Looking for more. Grimstroke, you're the next buddy, next one on the target, buddy. Bloodseeker still in this area looking for something, but he doesn't even have the HP to work with. Interesting seeing Bloodseeker being someone who doesn't even do any right click damage. You know, I'm so used to seeing him be able to hit people really, really hard, but it's not the case anymore, is it?
No, not at all, because he's gone Tranquil Boots and a Veil of Discord. However, he does not have Blood Rage, even a single point on Blood Rage. He should have taken at least one because he would have actually amped the Blood Rage damage. And
he does have his Rupture committed onto the Doom, but he's got nothing to cancel it out. Doom's just gonna TP off to the base.
Right in front of his face, just TP's out. Says bye bye. You have no use, you have no basher. I'm going.
That's not gonna hold.
But he might actually die to his Ancients. He's gonna run away to safety right now. Meanwhile, Grimstroke just dewarding those offensive wards from the side of Radiant.
Gyro going for an MOM build.
I feel like that's just gonna cost him. It's gonna be really risky to go in for that build. Either it's gonna work or it's gonna backfire really hard. Because you already have Doom on the other side, who's gonna pretty much tank up everything, sitting at 1500 HP, 14 minutes into the game.
And a Spectre who's got Dispersion and Decimate.
Yep.
He's just gonna die.
Meanwhile, Bloodseeker, that's gonna be the end of you. Does get Walrus punched and thrown into the air. Tusk with a snowball to dodge that silence. Lena is rotated in here as well. They're just gonna look to clean up. This is the only tier 1 tower standing for NoFear to match that rotation up with bounty pickups, but Necrophos is gonna walk in Doom with the blink and the stun onto this Grimstroke, and he gets pulled back in. So that's another easy kill for the side of FTW. Things looking really dire for NoFear. 12k net worth lead. The graphs are pretty much just slanting upwards.
That's a use.
Oh wait.
Combo.
She doesn't manage to get the Laguna Blade onto him. She does get ruptured up as well, but Spectre's into the fight and she throws a Laguna Blade onto this Bloodseeker instead. She misses a stun. She's still ruptured up. She's still standing her ground. But Spectre's here. Necrophos with that heal is looking for something, but Ramona right clicks and the damage coming out from the side of FTW. There's no way to save himself. Meanwhile, Grimstroke trying to run away. Lena is chasing. She's gonna hold her distance for now. Stanking up the tower for quite a bit. Does TP back to base. Meanwhile, they're probably gonna pick up this tier 2 as well. Doom is a little low, but no, they disengage from the tier 2.
And he gets, of course.
I hate Rune. Yeah, he's gonna run back to base, heal up, and come back out. He's queued up his BKB. He almost has enough for it, by the way.
Almost.
Yeah, this Doom is gonna be unstoppable in some time.
Meanwhile, the gyro has not even completed.
And this Bloodseeker is dead one more time. With the Yule stun combo from Lina and the Laguna Blade to just finish this off. Spectre, he's gone on the early fight mode build. He's got a Yasha. I think he's got his Manta finished up as well. It's on the career probably.
Not yet.
Not yet, right? I was wrong. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't have his Manta, but he's got a Yasha. So this guy, he's really.
It's
strong
eventually
right
gonna
now.
be a Manta. It's eventually gonna be a Manta. So you're not wrong.
Meanwhile, I things look really grim for FTW. I mean, sorry, NoFear right now. 1 kill on the board. 17 minutes in, you've lost more than a little over half the map. They are looking to set up on this tier 2 tower top lane. Gyro is there to delay and defend. There's not much he can do. He's gonna walk up on the high ground onto the Doom, who does stun him though, and he's been pulled in by the fear. Doom does get committed onto him. The Lich ulti is gonna wipe him as well as the Ogre Magi instantaneously. Necrophos has TP'd in, throws out the double scythe, doesn't get the kill onto either one of them. Meanwhile, oh no, we have a pause that's coming out in the middle of this team fight. Spectre has disconnected. Unfortunate. Bloodseeker does secure the kill on the Doom though. So that gets them much needed gold as well. He gets a pretty decent gold, yep. 300 almost. How do you think this fight's gonna go?
I think they just have to back out because under tower, I don't think you can dive. The Necro has got his wand charge. He's got Nether Shroud and he's got his Ghost Shroud. I think he can get out of that. But depends on how the Grimstroke helps it. Grimstroke, all his spells are on cooldown. It's either way. Depends. Looks like the Bloodseeker is running. He's not gonna take any part in it.
He's already got his mindset on disengaging. I mean, he does have the Lich facing him. Doesn't have any spells. Oh, they're all on cooldown except the Frost Blast. That's not gonna do anything to him. He could look to turn and clean up on this. This is painful to watch. Says Z-Storm, right? I think it's Z-Storm. Yep. It is. These pauses are a little hard on us as well. But it is what it is, chat.
So Z-Storm, if you're listening, your curse has been taken away by Danny, who said in the beginning of the game that there won't be any pauses, apparently.
Hey, I said it's nice to have a game without a pause, and then we went into the longest pause of a lifetime. Oh my gosh. I have the Z-Storm curse.
The infamous Z-Storm curse.
Oh wait, chat isn't even caught up yet. I think they're gonna. There we go. The pause has just come out, and chat is just now aware that there was a pause. A 2-minute delay. Magi is finally reconnected.
Unpausing. Pause.
There we go, the game continues, but they all turn around onto this Bloodseeker who did decide to go onto the Lich. Gets cleaned up.
Wrong decision. Seek.
I mean, I did say he could look to turn onto the Lich.
Its best, but it doesn't look good.
I said, but that would cost him. It would have worked out if Lina and Spectre pursued Necro, but they decided not to. This is going to be an easy tier 2 tower on the top lane for them.
Yep, they've just pulled the creeps back. Yeah, this tower's gonna be easy.
Oh, that's got to hurt.
They'll take the outpost, and I think they'll look into taking Roshan. Are they strong enough for Roshan right now?
I'm pretty sure. I suppose they are. Spectre queued up a diffuser blade.
Its best, but it doesn't look good.
Yeah, Tusk also has a medallion, so they can take Roshan right now if they want to. And Lina's got a Kaya on herself. Right now, all heroes. And Doom has a BKB. 19 minutes in. Blink Drums face was BKB. This man has had quite the game. Sitting at 10k net worth.
We have 17k net worth advantage on Radiant. 17k in 20
Gyro
minutes.
is gonna be gone on again. Doom with the blink and the stun. Spectre with the ulti in as well. Finishing off the Gyrocopter in almost no time. And gets another kill on this Ogre.
I think this BKB on the Doom is just an overkill. I think he could have done anything else and it wouldn't have made a difference.
I mean, he did pop his BKB that fight as well. Blood Riot being thrown around. Doom blinks in the back lines, whacks the Necrophos, but he has been silenced up and he's leashed onto his Tusk. Gets ruptured up as well, but that's not a hero you want to rupture up. He is strong enough to fight. Lich ulti is gonna finish off this Bloodseeker. And the creeps are around him.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I agree with you, Z-Storm. This is painful to watch.
So, 21 minutes in. I don't know, there's only one tier 2 left standing for the side of Dire. They haven't taken out even chip damage on towers of Radiant. This Spectre is insanely farmed up, so is Lina.
So is Doom.
So is Doom, so is Tusk. I don't know, he's got a Hood of Defiance, medallion, 23k net worth lead. I mean, of course, they're all going to be really strong. The Lich has a Glimmer Cave as well, and a smoke on him. So. Yep, there's no stopping these guys now.
By the gods, Guardians. The Dyer's bottom tower.
I think it went a little bad from the draft itself.
Yep.
You pick a Necro, you should dominate the lane, you should like push the other hero out of the lane, which did not happen. The top lane got wrecked by Doom. Gyro, again, a non-meta hero. It doesn't do much. Bloodseeker, I think all their 3 cores got really
They
bad
didn't-
lanes.
They lost all their lanes. Nothing worked out well
Yep.
for them, and it's just been a downhill spiral since then.
The mid lane was actually touch and go, but then since they lost the other lanes really hard, they got like the Necro got ganked a couple of times and then he also fell off. The
Gyro.
Tusk has got a hood of defiance as well.
Yeah.
I think he completed his pipe. A position 4 Tusk has completed his pipe.
So that's. I mean, you see that sort of stuff happening, and you know these guys are really strong. You know, they have decided to go in for the Roshan. Dyer looked to contest his Bloodseeker is running in aggressively. Gyro isn't even there. There is a smoke on him. He hasn't broken as well. He does pop his Blood right on, but that's not even gonna phase Radiant. They're not even bothered about it. Tusk actually cancels out the Blood Red by catching all of them in the snowball just before pop. Necro gets muted by the Doom, and that's gonna be an easy kill. Doom does get ruptured, and Bloodseeker with the deny, but meanwhile in the backline, Lina cleans up the Grimstroke as well as that's almost everyone. Except the Gyrocopter, who is probably dead as well.
All 5 dead.
It has no arms to defend itself. Radiant's bottom tower
This
is
can be Megas.
I feel sad for them.
It can be
GG.
game.
Dire structures are
Okay, this is a fake GG. Oh, okay, no. The Necro did call GG. I missed it, I'm sorry.
Is this game? Wait, why are we still playing then?
tower is under attack.
I guess
To defend itself. Bottom
think it's
tower
done.
has seen better days.
Easy scam says the Tusk. Fake GG by Necro.
He's all alone in the world. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Timber
Yep, it was a
Unfortunate.
fake GG.
has seen better days.
Meanwhile, we still have these heroes just hitting out these buildings. You're just gonna lose buildings. Grimstroke does pop his ulti as well. Is that a double rupture as well? I do see a double rupture on the Spectre as well as the Tusk. Spectre does eventually fall, but that's the Aegis. What do you have when she comes back up? There is no spells on anyone except the Scythe on the Necrophos, but you're not even in a position to challenge this. The Veil of Discord does catch out on the 3 heroes and silence as well, but oh, good night, Ogre. There's a snowball coming on to the Gyrocopter, who's gonna get Laguna bladed and finished out as well. There's nothing this Bloodseeker in the backlines can do. Ogre does buy back. The Bloodseeker looking to get a kill onto the Lich, but that's gonna be denied by the Luna, who does use him up, and Lich is fearing him in, controlling him, pops his ulti just for this one kill. And a
MVP
tip
Lich.
being thrown out for the Bloodseeker for that kill, for the attempt of that.
Good try, good
29
try.
into- yeah, it was a good attempt.
Good attempt. Not toxic, by the way, just appreciating the attempt at least to get a kill.
Got it.
The discipline
back.
is very nice. FTW, they just TP out, get the runes.
Can't outrun a wildfire.
Meanwhile, here, Lina, she's got Bloodstone, a Yules. So
21
she's
charges on a Bloodstone. And she's
she's-
doing a heart.
Heart. So she's not gonna die to any rupture. She's not gonna die to anything. Not to mention,
This
she
is
hasn't
Beast
died
Monkey
all
playing?
game. She hasn't died all game.
Oh, that's
Beast
why.
Monkey playing. She hasn't died all game, so she really doesn't care. 12 and 0, so.
I'll just
Like, what
go
are you gonna
tanky.
say? Yeah. In fact, only Doom and Tusk have died this entire game. NoFear has only 2 kills on the board. They've had a really rough
Feeders.
game.
Lich is 5-0. Lich is 5-0.
He's got Glen okay 4 stuff. He's a happy Lich. Tranquil Boots casually as well. Tusk with a pipe and a medallion. This man's got no chill. He ran into every team fight. Doom. He's almost got a Shiva's God complete. In fact, I think it's complete. The Courage is flying out to him right now. And there we have it.
This
Doom with
feels
the
like a
Shivas.
farming simulator, you know. Just keep on farming, get your items. I think Doom's getting all these items for free. In 27 minutes, I don't see any Doom with a Blink, Shiva's, BKB, drums, face. Just 27 minutes, man. What are you doing? Meanwhile, let's see.
Bloodseeker looking in for a play, but Doom's just gonna quickly blink out of that. Let's go back to staking all these creeps. They're just pushing wave after wave into the side of Dyalla right now. Spectre farming far across the map.
What a brave tower.
How much ever you nerf Spectre, that hero, it's
She's
gone
got a
big.
basher also, by the way, a Spectre, and she is going in for the Skadi. And Paladin
We saw how
picked up
strong
a-
Skadi was in the previous game.
Yeah. And we
It's
saw
pretty strong.
Doom with a Paladin sword. Lina has the enchanted quiver, and she just got her heart as well. So she's sitting at 3.5k HP with around 2000 mana. What are you even gonna do to her? I don't know. Tickle her to death?
So if the Lina wants to die, she has to decide, okay, let me die. And
More
then,
or less. Yep.
yeah.
Right now, there is a smoke. They're gonna run into this Grimstroke, but I don't think they want him either. Doom is looking engaged. There is a double silence, and Grimstroke throws out his ulti. Meanwhile, oh no, Gyrocopter, where have you come? The Spectre haunt onto him. He is already taking so much damage. Tusk with the shard plays, deletes Grimstroke instantaneously. Grimstroke for, Gyro as well. Grimstroke dies and bites back into this fight. Tusk is in the backlines, blinking and aggressively, looking for play. They do have backdoor protection for this one, so Radiant might have to back away from this, but Lina is just gonna stand her ground and keep hitting the tower.
She's got heart, she has nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
There's a Tusk hiding in the jungle. With the
Yeah.
trees, I'm sorry.
He knows this. Do they even know? They don't. The Tusk is just sitting right behind that tree. Bloodseeker. Oh, he might run
He
into
found
him.
him.
Oh,
He found him. No.
Wait, what? No, he just had lost. So the Tusk eventually does blink in. In fact, he's got a blink as well. Bloodseeker with the use to save himself, but he's not going to save himself very long. He actually gets a heal off. There is a Doom being thrown out onto his Necrophos, who's not able to throw down the scythe to finish off any hero. Lich ulti being bounced around in the fountain. He's going to secure. There we go.
5 dead.
Okay, that's a team wipe. That is a team wipe in the fountain. 30 minutes into this game. 36-3.
Dyer's bottom barracks are under attack.
A GG has
Who
been
died?
called. And that is it. That is game, ladies and gentlemen. Doom died twice. Tusk died once. It's a no-brainer.
Feeders.
I have nothing. I have nothing to say. Forgot to warm up. Looks like they were pretty warm to me in this game. NoFear had plenty to fear with those insane puns that I'll be proud of. That brings us to the end of day 6 for these games. You know, we've tipped away a little bit into Friday, but that is it. Jibin, thank you so much for joining me for today's cast. It was a pleasure having
It's
you.
my pleasure. Same here, Danny. Amazing.
And Ace, as always. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the casting panel from Dante, maybe next time, and Dark Ace, saying good night, take care, be safe, and enjoy games of Dota.